Hello, and welcome back to Atomic Heart. When we left off, we just made some major fucking revelations. I've got a mind control device in my head, which we kind of knew, but it erased all memory of my wife, which I kind of thought might have been a thing with all the stuff of like, oh, wake up, honey. But also, my glove isn't an AI, but another dead person who's inside me, so that's fun. And the robots are the robot ballerinas that the evil villain has with him are my wife. So that's fun.
Do you want to search for something else?
Hang on.
I need a bit more time here.
Let's just loot this room real fast, I suppose. Yeah, I mostly looted it already, that's good. God. So, I'm not entirely following who Charles is. That's the only part where I'm like, hang on, what? Was he P1? And my wife P2, I think? Or something like that? I think that's what is implied. That they're the other members of my team.
Do you want to search for something else?
Alright, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
God, she's got a big butt. Just realized that.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Oh God.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we go again.
Go, come on.
Not now! Not here!
I'm about to kill her. Oh, fuck me, huh? Okay. Oh no, I hate that. I hate that. Oh. Oh no. I'm about to just murder her, huh? Oh hey. This is where I was last time. Hang on. So down below, is there the... I was wondering if I could look down below and see the areas I was in the last part of the dream with the apples, but I don't think so. Because I'm wondering, are they all connecting to each other? Oh, I'm about to fucking murder her. I hate that.
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. Each book from my father's library was nothing but the knowledge I sought. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge. That book is Human Greed and People have no time to dedicate themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. They're playing with the power of the masses. Science
That's a dead end.
shattered to pieces by the husks.
No, okay.
No one has ever read. None of the social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all Get rid of money and let robots toil for us. Get rid of inequality of communism. Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution. Share our knowledge with everyone and combine our minds into a single great collective. Then
Oh, what? I got pulled out. Oh. I'm kind of upset. I didn't get to hear what the fuck he was saying.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert
Hey,
will
Granny.
be
Back
lifted
with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny. You took a
Collective
real pounding, didn't you?
2.0 will be
You were pretty
launched
close to
as
staying there
planned.
for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off
Is
heads
she not
everywhere.
real?
Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
Fine, I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Xena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters. What the hell is going on
God,
around here?
Plutonium, you're a bitch.
On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
Oh. Holy shit. I wonder how important of a choice that was.
Show me what's in that
Now you're
arsenal of yours.
talking, Sonny.
Yeah, nah, fuck this. I've been wanting to kill Sechenov from the fucking beginning, dude. Final? Wait, what? I'm at the end of the game? What?
Honey, I am extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean?
You don't say.
The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Are we at the
Where's
end of the
this threat
game?
coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you.
Oh my god.
Take it off before it's too late, and we'll be together till death
Yep,
do
yep.
us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right,
I can see the back of her
darling.
eye.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me, when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me. Oh, sneaky manipulator. Darling, take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just enter me often and keep punishing me.
Alright. So hang on, do I have... Okay, I have all my normal storage. Good, good, good. Alright, let's put you away, move you there, put you away. Oh god, all my ammo's fucked up. Move you down here. Oh no, I don't need you at all. Move you up here. Yeah, okay, I'm good on that ammo. I'm good on shotgun shells. Put that away, put that away, put that away. Grab the big health boys. I need to craft another electric boy and a bunch more rocket ammo. Oh, I don't need to craft another electric boy. I got one in storage. Good, good. Alright, let's disassemble everything I don't need. None of this is giving me anything I super need, actually, so let's just leave that be. Go ahead and craft ammo. Get plenty of rocket launcher ammo. Let's upgrade Charles one last time, I guess. We're at the end of the game. I can't fucking believe it. Alright, let's see here. Oh man, you know, it makes sense. I pretty much got all the powers I really care about to their maximum level. Wow. Oh my god, I just can't believe we're this close. Let's get the Polymetic Shield as our second ability now. Just because that situationally can be helpful. At full capacity, then retracting it causes explosion that sprays enemies with goo. Okay. Increase the refill rate. Additionalize allows shield to reflect laser attacks back to enemy. Melee attacks recharge your energy meter. Okay. Hope that's as good as that's gonna get. Let's look at our weapons and upgrade them one last run. Let's see here. Starting off with you. Although I think there's not gonna be a lot I can do, actually, thinking about it. I can do a little bit to the blade here. The same bottleneck that's been affecting me since the get-go pretty much is going on here. You know what? I'm not gonna need you anymore, I don't think. So let's disassemble it for its parts. And take another set of these in its place. Yeah, lots of rocket ammo. There we go. Arranging it in a way I like. Alright, back to upgrades. Using all of those parts, can we do cool stuff to you guys? Don't care about you. Yeah! What can I do with this? I didn't really go upgrade hunting a whole lot, because I didn't realize I was about to walk into the end game, really. I think... Ooh, thermal scope, cool. Sure, why... Oh, can't do it. Alright. Just upgrade whatever cartridge shit I can. Alright, and I guess that's as good as we're getting on all that.
Failing data.
There's a group of robots over there. Oh no, that's just farm animals. Okay, shit.
And come on, Sergey. Vengeance awaits.
Don't rush me. One thing at a time.
Let's fucking go! Right back where it all began.
I would prefer that we reach Sechenov before Collective is updated and it is too late to change anything.
That's the goal, my dude. That's the goal. Oh boy. Hey, honey. I'm home. Oh, that's... Oh!
Be careful, Major.
Just like you, the twin has the ability to store up energy in order to enhance attacks. Attack, it's a take out, it's stored energy. Store up energy and weaken your foe. Okay, that's cool, that's cool.
Is that left or right? Same difference.
You have no idea how right you are.
Come on. Let's get this going for a good bit.
There were two of them.
Ah, shit.
The twin is using everything she has to kill you.
That's, Sorry, just scratching an itch. Oh shit, you're not loaded.
Don't give up, Major. We need to get upstairs.
Oh, wrong button. Oh shit. Come on, okay.
This lady has no desire to dance with you.
Come on. This is, oh, you're not even an issue for me, man.
Latest robotics technology, and for what? To kill. How disgraceful.
Come on. Oh god, she's fast.
What are you looking at?
Did I get her? Oh shit. Is she dead? Hi? Oh god. Okay, I think this is just a survival moment now. Okay, yep. Oh. My weapon disappeared from my hand. Oh no. Phase 2? Phase 2. Oh boy. Nope, okay, I'm gonna have to fight both of them later, aren't I? Lefty and righty. The fall of communism. It's symbolic and shit.
Atomic Heart Project, approved by the Secret Congress of the CPSU Central Committee on February 14, 1951. The goal is the suppression of the United States of America, change of political regime, abolition of capitalism, establishment of communism, establishing social and moral ideals consistent with the beliefs of a Soviet person. The method of execution is the seizure of the strategic and military facilities, followed by disconnection and shutdown of nuclear power plants. Effective deactivation of the atomic heart of America, complete surrender of the government, and the transfer of power to the top leadership of the USSR.
Oh.
So how are they gonna pull
Okay.
that off?
Well,
Robot army.
Sergey, first they sell robots, then they simply give them away as aid. Once they reach critical mass, they take over all the power plants and cut off the power.
Oh boy. Another boss fight?
Greetings, honored members of the Politburo. I am pleased to inform you that the Atomic Heart Project is now complete and ready for launch. This is a top-secret project designed to crush the resistance of our class enemies in Western Europe, East Asia, and of course, North America. As you know, Facility 3826 has been a player on the capitalist market for many years now, providing a labor force, i.e. robots, to the entire world free of charge as a way to skirt sanctions. The distribution of these robots has already led to civil unrest due to growing unemployment in rival countries. But more importantly, it has also led to our devices being targets, without exception, including nuclear power plants. After switching them to combat mode, we will capture rival countries' nuclear reactors and demand that power be handed over to the people. The borders of the Soviet Union will expand beneath the banner of a people's uprising. We will demonstrate the advantages of our ideology and disseminate it throughout the world. The Soviet Union will square its shoulders and direct mankind's gaze up to the stars. The Atomic Heart Project will be launched as soon as every citizen of our nation has been fully polymerized. Thank you for your time, comrades.
Oops. Oh. Is this... Okay. I think it's more or less the same thing, just written in plain text, but here. Do I want to read this? No, you guys can read it if you really want to read it. But it feels like it's summing up basically the same thing. Hang on, let me scroll through this in a better way. Alright, boom. Oh, you can't grab that. I'm gonna stop at the beginning of each paragraph. You know, giving you have these brief moments to pause and read. There you go. All right. Oh boy.
At full speed, the GMC-69 geodesic monocycle's wheels can slice a man's body in half. Its standard loadout includes a 7.62mm machine gun that can be replaced with a flamethrower or laser gun.
I still don't get how we can control machines in America from the Soviet Union. It's not like hacking a hub in the facility.
Comrade Major, the polymers have the ability to transmit information among themselves without need for radio frequencies. No other transmitters are required, since the neuropolymer is itself a transmitter. Collective 2.0 will work the same way, but with the brains of ordinary users. An enormous social distance would be required to avoid control, but any undesirable outcasts will be caught by the robots.
Okay, here we go.
This robot's extremities are made out of PTA core for improved human spine-breaking performance.
Talking about the actual lethality of them, finally.
The NAT-256 Natasha heavy-duty ground-based loader bot can squeeze up to 5 liters of blood from a human body in
Jesus.
under 20 seconds.
Why not talk about its rocket launchers?
These monsters with that fucking gizmo there. The thought controller.
As I said earlier, thought is nothing but a trinket, a fake. The primary connector is the Jellyman, the neuropolymer. And only Sechenov has access to it. Only the Jellyman, the massive data array, can resonate with all polymerized objects and control them. And believe me, Comrade Major, a tremendous amount of polymer has been spread throughout the world over the last few years. Every machine and every human being on Earth will become part of Collective.
Designed as a mobile healthcare unit, the dock cannot replace a medic or paramedic. but it is quite adept at performing autopsies, especially if the patient is still alive.
Jesus.
The Bumblebee has a silent mode for infiltrating enemy lines and gathering intelligence.
Oh, no more loot in this one? Oh, hey there, sexy. You're terrifying.
As an exoskeleton for a pluche-based neuropolymer creature, the Dewdrop is a highly capable combat unit whose laser beam's penetration rate for human flesh is a staggering 0.15 seconds.
That was a cool boss
to make a long
fight.
story short, Sechenov is in charge of this polymer thingy, this Jellyman, and the Jellyman is going to be in charge of everything that becomes part of the network.
Indeed.
Sounds like freaking black magic or something.
The polymers have not been fully studied, nor has Collective. It is entirely possible that humans have created something greater than themselves. In fact, the electronic messages you have been reading at the pair terminals may very well have been specially selected for you by the neural network, or even created. We simply don't know, Major.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's no worse than a single man's drive to control more lives than just his own.
The Hauler is capable of detaining intruders with a special clamp. It is programmed to keep the subject pinned to the ground while awaiting a human rapid response team, or terminate it if none is coming.
Needless to say, this episode's gonna be extra long.
The ideal anti-personnel operator, programmed with advanced melee techniques, prioritizing breaking victims' necks to ensure zero survivability. A light reconnaissance drone. A group of owls can lift an enemy off the ground and drop it from a lethal height.
Listen, this is fucking bonkers. Sechenov wants to take over the world and blow up America.
Not blow it up, just deprive it of electricity. Weren't you listening? If you still have doubts after the
dumbass.
Academy, what I've told you, and everything you've seen around you, let's just do what we came here to do. Look your former boss in the eye and ask him.
God, P3.
The MFU-68 Laborer is heavily represented among the robotic staff of prisons, where it carries out patrol duties.
Oh, it's used like a guard dog in prisons. That's cool. Certainly has a good intimidation factor.
Designed as a freight drone, the Drofa also doubles as a punitive expedition unit. Its unique Archimedes screw rotors can chop a human body into bits as efficiently as an industrial-grade meat grinder.
Oh boy. Alright, let's do...
Access granted.
Don't have enough stuff for a polymer up. So I'm immediately thinking, actually, as helpful as it's been up until now, we're gonna switch entirely to the shield. Feels... Damage. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, this all seems like a great idea. Hang on. Don't want to trade any of these out. Critical attacks. Okay, that seems good. Do anything I care about here? Anything I don't care about here? Not really. I want to keep all this, I think. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let's go into our gear real fast.
So, what will it be, Major? What?
Okay. Storage and disassembly. Might as well keep using the really big heal pods that I have. Or any of the big heal pods I have, you know what I mean. Gotta craft more explosives. Alright. Let's craft a few more explosives real fast.
Authorization. Major Nichai.
So I'm happy with my inventory there. Let's craft a new one of those. Just so we have a full one, you know.
So, what will it be, Major? Weapons?
Oops, wrong button. Let's go ahead and disassemble the other one, because that contains a part that's kind of useful. Upgrade your projectiles if I can. Nope, okay, what about you? Alright, any cartridge upgrades I can do? Oops. I love this music. Alright. Let's drop a save. Oh, hang on, let's make sure that everything is topped off as much as it can be. Yep, okay. Back where it all began. Why has he got a plane in here? 9/11. 9/11 joke. I don't know. Cut that, cut that, cut that. Oh, two planes. Because the game can't guarantee what weapons you have on you, but it can guarantee you have your shock power.
Boss?
Protect. Well, Cheriton, are you proud of yourself? You, Larissa, and Zenaida have certainly been busy. But Sergei, I wouldn't have expected you to be quite so gullible, my boy.
Silence! You messed with my head. You wiped my memory. Am I a toy to you like those other people connected to Collective? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Calm down, Sergei. I can see you're terribly upset. It's okay, I don't blame you. But you, Cheriton, you were supposed to help the boy, not pull his strings like a puppet.
Me? Don't you blame this on me? I'm not the one trying to deprive everyone of their free will, turning them into mindless puppets. And it wasn't my choice to be a talking pile of goo either. You're glad it happened, aren't you? You'll use everything and everyone to achieve your goal, including me and your agent. Admit it!
How dare you? I lost you both, then saved your lives. You're both scientific miracles. You are my best friend, Cheriton. And the Major is like a son to me.
And those two are like daughters, right? And everyone you're going to connect to Collective, everyone whose minds you're going to control. Who are they to you? Millions of foster kids? Everyone is just grist for your mill, Dimitri.
I want to give mankind a spectacular future. Unimaginable achievements. I want to give them a path to the star.
Both of you, shut up! Get your hands up! Some goddamn wizard you are. Tell him to stand down. I'm counting to 3. 1!
What a shame.
2!
It's a shame you've escalated this situation without even trying to resolve it peacefully. But I won't let you stand in the way of progress. Right, left, terminate.
All right, let's go. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god. Ow. Oh wow, that fast? Wasn't ready for that. Was not ready. All right, let's try that again. Oh shit, I had my finger on the... I thought it was gonna be E again, and so I hit E. Alright, take 3. Third time's the charm. I gotta pee so bad right now. Alright. What are you gonna ask me to hit? E, F, Q? I'm ready for all of them. What? I hit Q! Wow. Come on. We've gone through every single button. Which one are you gonna make me do? Come on. What? I accidentally hit E because I had a finger on every single key, and when I went to push Q, my middle finger being longer hit the E key. This is ridiculous. All right, come on. There we go. Come on. Holy shit. Oh, this is terrifying and cool. I love it. Is it another quick time event? Oh. Woo! Alright, are we in a real fight now? Okay, let's fucking go.
What in the actual living fuck is this?
Stop blaming the machines, mate.
Freaking fucking critters! These are cold hard facts, Bulliet!
This is exactly what I want to correct.
Stop messing with my head! So one of these robots is Ekaterina Nechaeva, the wife I don't remember? Well, which one?
They both are.
I tried to... brought to life when her brain was literally ripped in half. I wanted to restore her right...
That's enough, boss! I'm willing to believe that you were acting in my best interests. But why couldn't you...
Major, wake up.
Katya.
Your wife is dead. Sechenov took her from you.
What was that teleportation there?
Surrender, P3, and give me Cheriton before anyone else gets hurt.
Dimitri is suggesting that I'll be hurt. You will be next, Major.
They're fine.
They're both lying?
Your own wife, Sergei?
Like, you're giving me much choice, buddy. God, I made quick work of that, huh? Is that really it? That can't be done. There's gotta be another phase coming, right? Yeah? That was very easy.
You lousy
Okay, you
piece
don't
of
What the fuck?
shit.
Sheridan's manipulating you. He gained access to the Voskhod module in your brain and started sending you to Limbo. I was busy getting ready for the collective update, so I didn't realize it right away. He's the one who killed Molotov. Tell me, Sheridan, did you do the same thing to Dr. Filatova? Did you use my agent to tear her limb from limb?
I'm sick of your hypocrisy, Dmitri. I did your dirty work while you stayed squeaky clean.
But they didn't deserve to die. Why have you done this?
You motherfucker, this whole time.
I've had done enough of you, Major. Your job is done.
Okay. So it's just fuck everybody.
Get up! Get up!
Yes, he wants to conquer the world, but also... Oh, what are you doing, you little blobby boy? So they both wanted to fuck me.
What do you want?
I want all this to end, Dmitri. I want your pathetic human race to realize it has no future. It's time
Oh,
for it
no.
to step aside
Oh no.
and wait for the next phase of its evolution.
Oh no. Oh. Come on, Glovey. Come on. How about you just get back in and we make some hamburger helper together, huh? Oh, it's the cat.
Sheridan, you're pure evil.
What the fuck?
What are you going to do
Is that
to
my wife?
humanity and collective?
You should not call something evil just because you cannot comprehend it. Evil
What the
is
fuck?
an abstract concept.
Is it there?
And your thinking is limited. You are a human. A species that will soon be extinct. I realized when I stopped being human myself. Your limitations prevent you from seeing the truth. Dumb humans don't want to evolve. All they want is comfort and satisfaction on someone else's dime.
You never wanted to join with the massive array. No. Don't, Sheridan. No.
Okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna eat him. Okay. What's the deal with the cat? I can't believe we're already at the end. I'm almost sad to see it go. He just absorbed the thing, huh?
The Argentum unit entered Dr. Sechenov's office and found no trace of the doctor. According to partially reconstructed footage, it appears the humanoid neuropolymer object approached Dr. Sechenov's body and then completely consumed it.
Okay, yeah,
After
there
the
it is.
events described in the report, the unidentified humanoid neuropolymer object left Dr. Sechenov's office and vanished.
That's not the end, is it? Okay. Okay, okay.
P2, P3. Mind is never free.
Oh, does this fucking continue in the DLC? Oh, the rings. That's the image they use for the DLC. Is this... Do we gotta wait to the DLC for it to continue?
There is nothing I can do.
Oh, well, luckily the DLC, first DLC's out.
If you leave me here to cry.
It's annoying that the UI is on top of this. Shit. Hell of a fucking cliffhanger ending.
If you leave me here to cry.
Oh my god. So hang on, who is Charles? Because I didn't understand his backstory when it was explained. Is he one of the other scientists? That's the only part I didn't understand. Give me a second. Atomic Heart Charles. Yeah, primary is the deutagonist and primary antagonist. What does deutagonist mean? Durotagonist. I've never heard that word. Against P3, increase the power, struggle over blah blah blah. Isn't actually an AI, but the mind of Chentov Zakharov, Chentov's friend and fellow polymer researcher who was presumably murdered by Senchov. Okay. Using his security clearance, they head into the lab's archives to find out more. Then P3 learns that in order to fix the serious brain injury... Okay. So he was the other scientist who helped discover polymer. Okay. Oh, apparently if I've been reading the Charles tips in the loading screen, they were full of hints about his true nature. In the Russian version of the game, Charles' name is H-R-A-Z. That is wordplay. First, it is explained as a keeper of knowledge. Russian Harantzani, and the later game. Okay, so a lot of the characters' names are changed to keep things narratively feeling right, I guess. Huh. Oh, Charles' name is supposed to mean charlatan, and his name in Russian is the Russian equivalent of charlatan. Okay. Huh. Okay, that was the only part I didn't understand when they went over it, and I think it might just be because I wasn't paying enough attention to the lore. Huh. Does Atomic Heart have multiple endings? Two endings. And just based off the choice I make, so I'm just curious what the other ending was. So, leave ending. If you choose to walk away, you'll get the leave ending. P3 will decide against stopping Senchov and focus on leaving the situation behind him. Oh my god, I fucking hate these pages that, like, keep loading ads while you're trying to read and they throw you up and down the page. I'm just trying to... No, I don't want to sign in. I just want to read the article. Shut up. Fuck you, IGN. The game will end here, moving you on to the final cutscene before credits roll. Needless to say, this isn't the most detailed ending. Okay, and then you just, as you reload, to go into the final fight. Left boss battle, left and right boss battle. Yeah, yada yada yada. God, this game was great. It's just good, fun gunplay. You know, it's a very good immersive sim game. I enjoyed the gunplay, I enjoyed the environment, I enjoyed the powers. I definitely missed out on some of the meat of the game by not going after all of the collectibles and after all of the you know, the weapon mods and upgrades. And I probably could have had a good time. I demolished those bosses with my rocket launcher. I kind of made a joke out of them. That rocket launcher is, honestly, I recommend not getting the rocket launcher because it trivializes things too much. It makes the game too easy. I feel like a lot of the boss fights would have been a lot funner without it. God, you're just looping the same audio clip now, ain't ya? I think I would have had a lot more fun, though, if I hadn't gotten the rocket launcher. I would have had a harder time, but I would have, that's, you know, hard time makes games fun. I like the narrative that was at play, and I'm sure there is loads of extra details all over. I'm wondering if it's just looping this one audio clip because I have the game in streamer mode, and therefore it can't play more songs. Because streamer mode stops the game from playing songs that will get me copyright claimed. This game spent like a decade in development, and I'm gonna be honest, it shows. For such a small indie team to have made something that feels like a AAA experience. And like, yeah, it wasn't the longest game when I'm beelining through the story more or less, but I had fun. I diverted a few times just to get the power-ups I really wanted, and that was enough for me. I mean, like I said, I'm sure I could have experienced a lot more if I really wanted to go digging. Ooh, finally, a new song. It was kind of... I'm almost upset that I predicted where the narrative was going, like, very, very, very early on. And that as soon as it got to the point of revealing that and moving on to new things, I was like, oh, I already know, like, the revelations I got were only at the very end of the game, you know? I guessed things too soon. I would have loved to see more stuff in Limbo, but I feel like the DLCs are gonna do that. And don't worry, I'm gonna go and play the DLCs that have come out. So this isn't actually the end of the Atomic Heart series. We're gonna keep going into the DLCs. I know there's more that aren't out, and if I beat all the DLCs that are out before the one, I think there might only be one out, and there's more to come they've announced. If I beat that DLC before the next one comes out, I will move on to the next series, but I'll try and get back into this game when the DLC comes out, you know? Because I don't want to go too long before revisiting the DLCs, but it will depend on what things are going on the channel. Yeah, I don't know what to say as final thoughts that I haven't already said during the gameplay. You know, this was fun. This is great. A little anticlimactic of an ending, honestly, but they're waiting for the DLC to do it. And like, if this was so I'm split on my thoughts on the ending, right? It feels almost unsatisfactory, but it's clearly a sequel bait or DLC bait teaser ending. You know, that's what it is. It's a bait for the DLC. And if it was just a bait for a sequel, I would have zero problem with it under any circumstances, even if this is a AAA production. If it was a sequel bait, yeah, that's okay. Sequel bait is an A-okay thing in games, in my opinion. As a DLC bait, I'm totally okay with DLC bait from a small team like this. I say small, it's clearly pretty big, but the Mudfish, this is their, like, bright debut title, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I can look that up right now, but I think this is their first title they've ever released. If this was, say, a AAA company like EA or 2K, I would have been pissed at DLC bait. Excuse me. Like, I would have been like, there's no need for DLC bait from a AAA company. But when it's a small company, I'm more accepting of those kinds of teasers and drops and like, hey, we're relegating a big chunk of the game to DLC because we didn't have time to develop it. Mudfish Productions? see here. Take me to their wiki page, please. Hang on, let's just look at their own website. Because I think this is literally all they've released ever. Let's see here. Company. Dun, 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 dun. I like this music. This is nice sounding. I hope they play the fantasy. I mean, the classical dubstep music I got during the ballerina fight with the zombies. I think they had a good variety in enemies, and the game right up until I'd say the halfway mark, which it had this constant feeling of like, fuck, okay, I gotta hold. Fuck, okay, I gotta hold. Oh, fuck, so hard, wait, no, I'm good. Oh god, it's hard again. And I like that. That's a good balance. And the halfway mark is, I think, a good point for that process to end, and then maybe another ramp in difficulty at the ending, which I would have had if it weren't for the badass rocket launcher, honestly. The rocket launcher is really what trivialized that final boss fight, I think. Oh god, come on, this website's loading like AS. I'm trying to see if they've made any other games. In 2017, 4 people decided to create something extraordinary in the computer game industry, and that is when we got together and founded this company. With the release of our first-person shooter game about utopian society and alternate reality, our dynamic team of 30-something... Yeah, so this is literally their first game, and they've been developing it since 2017. They've got a lot of things here talking about how they are not a propaganda tool for their governments and they're not tied to their government and blah blah blah. Because when the Ukraine war broke out, there's a bunch of bullshit accusations thrown at Mudfish heads. Oh, it's Russian propaganda. It's being used to fund the Russian war machine. It's no, they were a small indie company. They started making this game in 2017. You really think the Russian government waited 17 years before going to war with Ukraine just so they could like... I don't know. All of it is so dumb. This game, loads of people tried to connect this game to the release, or this game's release to the Ukraine war, and there is no connection there. Yeah, so man, I remember way back when I was in high school, I saw like YouTube videos from these guys developing the game, and it fucking blew me away. I was looking at their tech demo stuff, and I'm like, bro, this shit's incredible. Because they're using like straight cutting edge technology. Like, I really was anticipating this game's release from early on in its development, and I'm so glad to be playing it, and I wish more people got to experience it, and it, like, but it really blew under the radar because of everything that was happening around the time of its release. I wish... I feel like they had planned more segments in the game near the end there a little bit. I feel like that underwater section that got teased was going to be much more than it was. I feel like there must have been plans to have a fight there or something, maybe have all of the mind-controlled people run at me or something, or fight robots in it. But they were running out of time in development, and I feel like they cut one chapter, really. I feel like that was meant to be an extra chapter at the end that got cut. But maybe I'm reading into it. Maybe that was how all they wanted it to be, was a wink and nods BioShock, which is clearly their inspiration. No doubt. This is meant to be an immersive sim style game in the vein of BioShock. Like, I don't think anyone can deny that. It gives there's always a lighthouse vibe, you know. Very, very fun. Like, this does just feel like another reality in the BioShock multiverse. I don't want to skip the credits. I never like to skip the credits in games. And I don't know how long they're going to be because I don't want to run away. Because I got to piss, but I don't want to leave and piss and come back and have missed a cutscene of some kind. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get the DLC and play the DLC, so if you're watching on YouTube, that'll be out tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, it'll wait until my next stream of this to do that, probably. Because I think I'm done for tonight after this. But this was great. This game's awesome. This game's just awesome. I love it. The weapons were all very, very satisfying. The enemies were all, like, very fun to fight. The movement system was very, very good. At first, I was thrown off by how fast it was, because I was coming off games like BioShock, which were a little slow. And even Borderlands is a game I play a lot of that's a rather slow shooter, and Fallout. But this, like, I love how high energy this was, and I very much enjoyed it. I feel like this game is ripe for challenge runs. A polymer only run, I don't think I'm ever gonna do that, because that would fucking suck ass. But a no polymer run, I can see myself doing that. I can see myself going zero polymer run, only using it in the few moments where the game made me electrocute things for tutorial purposes. Because that would mean no level ups. That would mean there would be no health increase. There'd be nothing. That's a fun thing. Honestly, I may do that in the future if I ever do challenge runs of Atomic Heart. I wouldn't mind doing a one life run of this game at some point too. That'd be a nightmare. Maybe a hard difficulty run. Yeah, this is. I can definitely see myself. I want to come back. I want to do challenge runs of games in the future eventually, and this is definitely a game I see myself coming back to do challenge runs of. But that could be a long time down the road, potentially, because as much as I want to do challenge runs of games, I do want to keep variety and new stuff flowing through my channel and always looking at new games. Man, I appreciate all these people's hard work on this game. P3 was so fucking stupid. God, he's so stupid. He's so stupid. It really, that pissed me off, is how dumb P3 was through this whole narrative, but really it was necessary for the narrative, I feel like, with the story they were telling. P3 really is just a puppet. It was fucking, God, this really was a game of 3 antagonists, none of them being good. Everyone in this game was a piece of shit. Everyone in this game, just... Why did he make me kill the girl? Why did Charles make me kill her? What benefit was that to him? I get why Charlatan had me kill the other guy, but why her? It really did just kill everybody, huh? The guy who I was like, no, there's no way he died because he was off camera. He did die. Everybody got fucking killed. That's really sad. God, I really was just a murder puppet. It really, I'm gonna be honest. Spoilers for BioShock. Spoilers for BioShock. I'm gonna draw some comparisons to BioShock because this game's clearly drawn from it. If you're a fan of BioShock, leave now or skip ahead until after the credits. I feel like this did Would You Kindly better. I feel like this was a better handling of the Would You Kindly thing. Now, that's not because Would You Kindly was a bad spoiler or bad reveal. Would You Kindly is a fucking masterclass reveal. But I think this built up better to the reveal of Charles being evil. Then, I feel like Would You Kindly, while being an amazing moment, didn't have a lot of build-up and didn't plant seeds for you to predict it, and arguably that's what made it work so good. But it never got Chekhov's shotgunned very well. I mean, arguably it did in the way that game, it was, you know what, I don't think this is better Would You Kindly. It's a good neighbor of Would You Kindly. I take back what I said, because as I started trying to explain why Would You Kindly wasn't as good as the twist reveal at the end of this, I realized, no, Would You Kindly is a fucking amazing twist reveal. I'm talking out my ass. Would You Kindly is probably one of the best twist reveals in a game. But, this was a very good twist reveal. I very much enjoyed this. Yeah. I'm running out of things to say. Hey, lead artists, you two did very good. The art, concept artists, 3D artists, you all did very good. This game had a fucking amazing visual aesthetic. This whole game had an amazing visual aesthetic. As I'm doing this, Steam actually released a little, like, thing, I say Steam, they released this update on this game on Steam in the community thing about, designing the ballerinas, and I was like, I'm not gonna read anything here, because I don't want to get spoiled, but I am gonna click through and look at some of the imagery, and the concept art was very nice, and there was a lot of thought put in. I hope we get to fight more ballerinas in the DLC and sequel. I want to fight more ballerinas in general. I was really expecting to fight a bunch of ballerinas in the theater segments of the game. Middle 3D artist, I wonder what that means. Man, for a team of 30 people, there's a lot of names here. I know what it is, it's contractors and other people they hired to help. They only have 3 permanent members and a bunch of people they hired on temporarily. That's how a lot of these games go. And you don't have a game this big being developed for as long as it was, since 2017, and it released in 2023. So that's like, what, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 7-year development cycle right there. That's a hell of a development cycle, just shy of a decade, really. And it's clearly a labor of love, clearly. I'm glad it did good enough for them to make a DLC and to do more, and it seems like Mudfish is gonna stick around. I don't think the Ukrainian war controversy, I guess I'll talk a little bit more about that right now, because, you know, I went through the whole game without addressing it. So, the Ukrainian war broke out, like, right around the time of this game's release, and loads of people tried to say that this game was fucking like Russian government propaganda, and that it's being used for the Russian government and something. None of it made any sense. It was all not. It boiled down to they received funding from the Russian government at one point in development. But that wasn't the Russian government was funding this to be fucking propaganda. This clearly has anti-communist messaging riddled throughout it if you actually pay fucking attention. Like, it was... Every country has, except for US really, has a system where you can go to your government to get funding for your art project, whether that's a video game or a movie or music. And governments put money towards that because it gives that government soft power on the world stage. The US government doesn't fund it too heavily because we got a large enough economy going that the government doesn't, and we are basically the US is the leaders in entertainment across the world. Hands down. Most big budget entertainment comes out of the US. So the government doesn't need to put any funding towards the entertainment industry, while other countries are putting money towards their entertainment industry because they want to become the entertainment juggernaut that the US is. And so the Russian government helped fund this game like it helped fund any project coming out of its country. That doesn't mean it's a fucking piece of Russian propaganda. Games made in Japan are getting given funding from the Japanese government. Games made in all across Europe and all across Asia. China funds games in their country from indie developers because they want to become a bigger company. Oh wow, they're mentioning Epic Games in this. I wonder... Oh, that's right, because the Epic put money towards making sure that this game was a timed exclusive on it, I think. I remember that was another thing people got pissed about, if I'm remembering right. I feel like we've got to be getting towards the end of the credits if they're mentioning Epic Games there. But yeah, this was a small indie team that began development in 2017 on a passion project. And to say that the fucking Russian government was funding this for whatever reason is bullshit. It's just that this game had a very bad release window and it happened to line up with a horrible tragedy portrayed by their government. And people are also getting mad being like, well, why aren't you saying you're against the Russians going to war with it? Say it. Come on, say it. And they put out statements being like, we are an anti-war company. We do not support war. We do not like that war is happening in the world. And people are like, no, specifically say you don't like the war in the Ukraine. At the same time as headlines were coming out about how famous musicians and actors in Russia were being arrested for saying that they didn't support the war in Ukraine. if you say you don't support the war in Ukraine and Russia, you're gonna go to jail. And I don't think this team of game developers is ready to go to jail immediately after releasing a game that they spent 7 years of their life working on. So shut the fuck up. They don't have freedom of speech in their country. You go to jail if you speak out against their government in Russia. Like, sorry that these Russian developments, or this Russian development company isn't speaking out against the Russian government. That's like getting angry at a fucking, you know, a Chinese developer for not speaking out against their government, or a North Korean developer, not that they exist, for speaking out against their government. If you live in a dictatorship, you're not going to speak out against your government. Because you will go to jail if you do. I was talking with a friend about that whole thing. It's like it's privilege. It's like it's a huge part of like the Western mentality privilege of like getting angry at other people in oppressed countries for not speaking out against their oppressors more openly. It's like, bro, if they speak out against their oppressors more openly, they're gonna get oppressed harder. They're doing the best they can to fight their oppressors in a way that won't fuck their entire life up. You can't get mad at them for it. But yeah, I usually don't like talking about politics on the channel, but that's just something I felt the need to talk about a little bit. Here's all the songs that could have appeared, that did appear in the game and could have appeared in the game. Cool. God, so this game really did have a massive soundtrack that I wasn't able to hear because of streamer mode, which I'm okay with, and I appreciate that they put that in. I like that they did that, and I want to see more games do it in the future real bad. I think it's a fantastic thing to do it, and I think this game handled it very well by just playing other music in moments, compared to, say, Guardians of the Galaxy, which just muted music and had like in dead silence had characters be like, yeah! Well, yeah, this music's great! Oh yeah, I love this music! Like, that was ridiculous. That was just bad game design, you know? Or Fallout does a good job of just putting all of its copyrighted music in a radio station that you can turn off. And while there are a few radios playing in the game, you can just mod it and, you know, I hate to say, oh, fix the game with mods, but Bethesda really does facilitate that better than in any other country. It doesn't excuse that they put out half-baked games a lot of the time, but it makes it less bad than other companies because they then immediately are like, here's all the tools, change anything you don't like about the game. That's why I love Fallout 4 so much. I would hate Fallout 4 if it didn't have a modding community. Like, I would have hated it. I would, like, hands down, I would, like, Fallout 4 is a garbage game if you don't have mods in it. But with mods, it's fucking amazing. That's why New Vegas is still hands down the best Fallout game, but that's something I can talk about when I'm playing the Fallout games. Although I will say 76 does kind of give New Vegas a run for its money just a little bit. New Vegas is still the superior game, though. Scientific advisors, that's cool. Talked to a bunch of scientists to get things going on. Laser welding engineer? That's probably just some people they talked to ask questions, and I appreciate that they credited them. Alright, there we go, the end of the credits. I can stop rambling about bullshit. Is there a post-credit scene? Or are we just going right back to the menu? Ah, back to the menu. Yeah, I don't know. I love this game. And, come back tomorrow for... Oh, shit. I did not mean to I didn't realize I was gonna bring up Steam. Yeah, come back tomorrow for Annihilation Instinct, I suppose, because I think that's the only DLC right now. I think that's the only DLC. Whatever, come back tomorrow for the first main DLC, which I'm 99% sure is Annihilation Instinct. Yeah. Hope you've all enjoyed. Love all you very, very much. End cards are appearing in a moment, and ta-ta for now.